I've been taking my time, taking all of your time, taking all of your time.
Ciao. Hey, my trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you can hear me. Ciao. Let me see. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. All right. Thank you that y'all had to come in and hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Demi said, "Hey Trent, I can't remember which like I was half asleep. I get it. We're gonna go ahead and let's just get into it. First of all, let me tell you. Let me just show you what it is, and then I'll tell you what definitions I looked up. Let's just start there. Let's go ahead and just get into it. It is what it is. Here we go. All right. So, filed today, August 30th, 2024. Plaintiff and counterclaim defendant Scholt versus defendant and counterclaim plaintiff Zen Gardens. It says, pursuant to Rule 41A of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, plaintiff Scholt Industries, Inc. and defendant Zen Gardens, LLC hereby jointly stipulate to the dismissal of the above styled action with prejudice, with costs taxed as paid, dated this the 30th day of August 2024. So the jointly stipulated part means both sides agreed. They did go to mediation. I guess something actually got figured out in mediation because they had that date set. They had to submit that they had a date by July 29th, and they had mediation in early August. So I guess it did something. Boy, I tell you what, those guys are slippery. They slippery. I don't know what else to say. They're slippery because also with it being dismissed with prejudice. Let me just read the definition. This is okay. It says, in the formal legal world, a court case that is dismissed with prejudice means that it is dismissed permanently. A case dismissed with prejudice is over and done with once and for all and can't be brought back to court. Cannot be brought back to court. So there you are. Boy, they slippery. They slippery. Oh, this is how they're gonna keep getting deals. Oh gosh. And it's just gonna be another company that I hope these companies do their research, because it's at least out here on what happened with this one, on how they allegedly bait and switch people that have experience, and then the job's not really getting done, and the other company that come in and use their own money. But in the court's eyes, they just dismissed it. There's not, now to me, the winner is going to be the fact that the Scots got away with it again. That's me. But to the courts, it was just jointly dismissed. Hey, who said that? Thank you for becoming a member. Brenda, thank you for the super sticker. I definitely appreciate it. They cannot take them. Oh, okay. And it says for this above styled action, and I always welcome my actual legal eagles to always give any details that they see fit to give, because I'm a lay person reading this. But the above styled action, the only thing up here is civil action number, and it's the case number, and it's saying that it's dismissed with prejudice. So that means everything in my brain. Everything. I know we were doing YSL on the TC, because I ain't supposed to be up this late. But I got started late on catching up with YSL this week, so here I am. I'm here. Woo! They lucky, Sweet Essence. Yes, Zen Gardens. Now what they mediated, I don't know what they mediated. Those terms are not filed that so far, and I don't know if they have to file those terms. So I don't know if there's going to be any money given to Zen Gardens, or they both called it a wash, or y'all keep a lookout for liens on their houses and property. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just keep a lookout for liens, because that's what happened with Stormy. Apex put a lien on her house. Some other people put a lien on her house. So y'all let me know if you hear about a lien on a house. That's because honestly, that I don't know how they came up with funds, because Zen Gardens doesn't seem like, after you tell us that we didn't have a right to get. You sued. Zen Gardens was already like upset that Scholt ended up suing them when they were ready to just walk away from a bad deal. They had lost the money, but then Scholt tried to sue them for their contractor's fee, and then of course Zen Gardens countersued. I feel like they must have had to mediate something to get some of their money back or something. I don't know though. That's just a guess on what me as a company would. I would still try to get my money back, but I guess they thought it wasn't worth it to keep it going. I have been thoroughly entertained by this case, so I wish I just wanted to see it. I love some Mr. Rogers, the attorney on Zen Gardens side. I was getting, a little giggle out of him when he would file his stuff. But here we are. This is the reality. Let's see. Oh, lies, more lies. Said Tisha out here tagging herself. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you this. I ain't gonna say that. Because that ain't got to do with Melly. I'm gonna say the people out here are all investigators, and it's going to come out on how they if they settled and actually had to pay Zen Gardens money, y'all are gonna find out some kind of way, because y'all are investigators. You're gonna find out. Thank you, Auntie Natty, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Hey, Martell's Raggedy Manila folder. They agreed to end both cases, but we don't know yet what they agreed to in settlement. Right, because there still could be money owed in exchange. We don't know. And since I don't know, I'm just gonna be like, I don't know. That my only guess is y'all look out for some liens on the property, okay? And then we'll look at that if y'all see if there's a lien, we'll look at that. But I just don't see them walking away with nothing. I don't see Zen walking away with nothing. Yes, and not just nothing, but they left at a loss already when they fix the work that Scholt, that they alleged Scholt messed up. So I'm not saying Zen had to pay Scholt, Mama Bees, just so you know. I'm not saying Zen had to pay Scholt. I'm saying that the mediation could have resulted in Scholt having to pay Zen some money. But the way they squeeze out of stuff, I don't even know for sure. I thought $800K was held by the court. Who will receive it? Shoot. Who do you think was able to put up $800K to be held by the court, Angie? I don't know about that one. Because somebody would have had to put that up to be held by the court. And I don't know. If I read it, I don't remember reading that. I ain't going to lie to you. I don't remember. Because I don't even see how they could put that money up front to be held by the court. Oh, man. Yeah, she will start talking soon about some nonsense, and she don't know what's going on. But she probably gonna think that Marceau had a appointee attorney, which is a court appointed attorney in Wanda's terms, appointee attorney, as Don Don says. But yeah, so I mean, honestly, time will tell. Here's what I will always say. This is what I'm always say though. There are certain patterns that people have, so it's going to pop up again. You just don't know when. But when people have those certain types of patterns, that's why you see Stormy pop up in court a lot. I feel like at some point, Scholt or whatever new name they go under will pop up in court, because if you, unless they're like, this is the last time we're gonna do this and we're just gonna be, on our P's and Q's, we'll just see it again. But I was looking forward to following this to an actual like jury verdict, if they call for it, a trial by jury, I don't remember. Or I was looking forward to the courts deciding on some things, and it's just like bleh, it's gone. Because they did go to a law firm, a third party law firm, to do mediation. So it is what it is. Yeah, Irene, the whole thing, the way I'm reading it, that's why I said I'm okay with my legal eagles coming in the comments and chat later to correct me if I'm reading this wrong. But the above styled action is dismissed with prejudice. And this is the action right here is the case number. So for me, I take it as yes, the whole thing, the original suit, the counter suit, everything. And it can't come back up per the definition of a joint dismissal with prejudice. They are creatures of habit, Candy. That's what I'm so I'll just shoot. Well, I will see y'all. Look, speaking of stuff that is still, well, it's not necessarily open now because we already know what the ending is, but we will be going over what led up to Destiny owing that 19K. Tomorrow is our next piece, so you can join me for that. But unless something else comes up, this is where it stops until we either see if they did have to pay Zen Gardens back via somebody's going to find out if they got a loan. Someone's going to find out if they got a lien. It's going to happen. And then we'll talk about that. And if it is that, it'll be under, I'm sure, Zen Gardens' name, just like Apex was under Apex for the lien. So, that's all we can do, though. Yep. Hey, SC. I agree, D. That's my opinion as well. I feel like so far it's been try to get quick, fast money, but it doesn't last. And then they have to go back and fix it. So not small companies. What was I going to say? Construction companies, complexes, hotel development. Y'all be careful. But I heard they was doing business in other states, probably so their reputation don't follow them. I don't know. I don't know what they building. I don't know what they building. I don't know how involved they are in building that one hotel that he be filming himself at now. I don't know the level of primary role that he has, but I'm gonna say these businesses, I mean, even people were saying was in Gardens, like they should have done better research, or they should have taken the bank's word when they said, hey, we can't approve this loan because it's not looking, they don't look dependable. They didn't say dependable, but I mean, they were like, this does not look like a good loan to back or to underwrite. And then they went to a different bank that I don't know if Marceau and them brought up the bank. I don't remember, but they should have went with that first bank saying, no, this does not look like a good loan to back for this construction with this company. So other businesses, do your research, please. I hope you're doing your research. Yeah, he's been struggling in his career, Kimberly. Yes. Construction. I mean, Melody's famous words, finish a project. And that was in like a few seasons ago when she said that. So yes, the pattern is it's not looking good when he has a project. But of course, he named some other projects he had. Y'all, we will see. No, forgery has not been settled. One of them was dismissed, but then it was brought under a different charge name. So no, it has not been settled. I think they're in the request for discovery phase right now, TP, with Destiny's criminal charge. Hey, Lacey. Hey, y'all. That's what this is, JOM Hayden. That's the one that's gotten dismissed with prejudice. This is the multi-million-dollar lawsuit. That's exactly this one with Zen Gardens. And it got dismissed. They went to mediation, so it must have resulted something in mediation. And now it is dismissed with prejudice, so it is dismissed permanently. The way I'm reading it, again, I welcome any input from my legal eagles. Child, you talking about Bedrock? It still rocks. They also had gotten sued from the rock blasting company. I think they settled with them too. But yeah, it still rocks from what we know. D, that's what I said. I think he's subcontracted under an actual primary contractor. I swear that's what I was thinking too. I don't know if it's true, but I was like, yeah, you might be hearing and authorized to walk around, but I don't know if you're the primary contractor like you were with Zen, and then they had to learn the lesson the hard way. Yep, Kimmy did say the same thing. She didn't want him touching anything. Let's see. He did jump in from a movie theater. He did, because when he was asked in his deposition, did you ever build anything? He actually, I think he couldn't name anything, right, y'all? Except for pools, infinity pools. That was the only thing, I think. Finish a job. Yeah, he is can't get right, Kimberly. He is. We'll see. You know, they go through these phases, and I don't even just mean the Scots. I just mean people that do this in general go through these phases of, let me flash things that anybody can kind of get even with bad credit, but then later you'll see I really do owe so much, and now we're losing things, but we're probably gonna paint it as something else. But yeah, what does this no, JOM Hayden. It's dismissed. Nobody, let me read it again. Now, okay, I got to give you my guess and then the actual definition. Then y'all just have to hit the replay if you come in later after this. So the joint dismissal with prejudice, it says in the formal legal world, a court case that is dismissed with prejudice means that it is dismissed permanently. A case dismissed with prejudice is over and done with once and for all and can't be brought back to court, but it is dismissed. It is not named someone that won or lost. It is jointly dismissed on this one. So nobody won or lost. Now, their settlement agreement, mediation agreement, we're not privy to at this time, so we don't know. Finish a project. Right. So hopefully that answers the question. Hey, Francois. Hey, y'all. I ain't seen that either, Sweet Essence. I have not. Kim says, shoot, I could get a hard hat and walk around the site. Oh, my God. I'm so done with you, Kim, but you're right. You are right. Oh, okay, SC. So you heard that Zen Gardens actually got their $804,000 this morning. Okay, well, when I see it in black and white, I don't mind also talking about that. I just, at this time, I didn't see it, and I've usually been better off waiting until I see it. So I never am trying to say that what you see somewhere else isn't there. There's nothing else I can say, because the only thing I have access to is that this is a joint dismissal. But with you saying this, I wonder, is there a lien already on the property? Because y'all, you can't tell me they got a liquid $804,000 to give Zen Gardens. You know what I mean? Stephanie said he finished the project fraudulent business. Oh yeah, I remember that, CJS. That's just one of a long chain of pattern. Hey, Don out of YouTube, Jaya. hey, friend. But yeah, all right. Hey, Inez. But that's all I have. So, if it's something I can see in writing and it comes across me, we'll talk about it for sure. About them actually having to give Zen Gardens the $800,000. But that doesn't sound like. That sounds like then, I don't know. It don't sound like a settlement. It sounds like they had to give them exactly what Zen was asking for. So I don't know. We'll see though. Some kind of loan's gonna come up, a lien's gonna come up. If they had to give over that kind of money, it's gonna come up. Angela, they always been working on Bedrock. They got sued by the company that was blasting the rock on Bedrock. They always working on Bedrock. That's like saying I'm getting ready to marry somebody. You can always be getting ready to. I'm not saying they not, but I'm just saying they've always been working on it for years. Oh, Simone said yes, it was some sort of lien insurance that went back to Zen. Okay, Simone. Okay. I do go into Martell's case. Wait, which case does he have now? Oh, yeah. If there's anything new that comes out, Miss J, I'll talk about that too. But I definitely did talk about his harassing communications, domestic V charge. I definitely do talk about that. No problem. Okay, you saw the same thing. Okay. Hey, well, thank you. Y'all are probably clearing up that one thing I was wondering about. Woo, child, whew, they are liabilities walking, ain't they? All right. Martell's fraud case. If it was the older case, I didn't want to go back into that one when they were there was one years ago where I think they were talking about him trying to build without a builder's license. I think that was older, so I didn't go back into that one. If someone had already covered it, and it wasn't much more I could add to it, so I didn't go back into it. If it's that one with that couple from years ago, I just didn't. So if there's a new fraud case, 2023, 2024, then yeah, let me know. Let me know. Martella has a fraud case looking to get federal time. What? Okay, I don't want to ask too much, y'all, because I be trying not to mess with anybody else's material that they already got going on. So I didn't hear about this new fraud case. So tell me this. Did you see a year on the case where it started 2023 or 2024? Because if it's years before that, I'm going to leave it alone. It ain't nothing else for me to touch at this time unless they reopen something possibly. That's all. Yes, that's why they can't stand her. Okay. Got you. Okay. Well, if I see it, I'll talk about it more. But if I don't, hey, I see that y'all say the paperwork's out there. So cool. On the 804 going to Zen, because that makes more sense. I just wondered then what was the mediation, because y'all, what's the mediation if you still lose the whole thing? Because that's what Zen asked for. I wonder if, oh my God, it's got my brain spinning. Ain't much you can do now. Lord. Child, they be struggling over there. But yeah, I didn't see anybody say anything about the year as far as Martell and his fraud case, because if it's older, I didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want to go back and touch it, because it wouldn't be anything more for me to add right now. They are broke. Yes, I agree. Yeah, they had to do it via a loan. I agree. If they did it, they had to do it via a loan. Yeah, and see, Simone, I heard about something similar a couple months ago, but I think it was an older case. I don't think it was like last year or this year. And so I was like, okay, I'll leave it be, because, although we can cover the same topics and that should not be a problem, I didn't want to, I'll just say I didn't want to step on toes with that one, since it could have been from years ago. So I just left it alone. If it's not 2023, 2024, I just left it alone. Jesus. Filing bankruptcy for stealing those older people's money today. Again, if it's not from 2023, 2024, I'm going to let it be. No, that's just criminal, Kim. That's criminal. So we're not skipping the fact that Martell's on probation. I covered that in his actual criminal case, where that, if we're talking about his harassing communications DV charge, we're not skipping over that. I'm just trying to separate these time frames, because there's so much coming at me at once. And so we're not skipping over. That's just that's a criminal charge. I think the other one was I don't want to say, because I'm not sure if it would be civil. I'm not sure, actually. So don't let me say that. Let's see. Oh, they're going to spread themselves thin, Robin Brown. It doesn't matter what else is falling apart. They're going to still hop on to the next thing. That's the MO as well. Okay, Bobby said Martell was granted his appeal. I don't remember, because I didn't see it from my own eyes, but I've heard. Oh, okay. I had heard something about his appeal. I'll say that. Okay, Venetia said, let's explore new developments, because she said the judge recently mentioned charging him criminally because he didn't have a license. Let's explore it. Okay. All right. We'll see. We will see. But how can I put this? I will try. I will do my best. It was dismissed, but Glamrock's the way that they're talking, Zen still won, but it was jointly dismissed. But apparently, they're saying Marceau still got to pay Zen Gardens $804,000. I have the order from the court for the joint dismissal, but they did go to mediation early August, so they said they got that Marceau and them got to pay Zen the $800,000 through insurance. Oh. The only insurance company lawsuit that I saw on Marceau CJS was the one where he didn't file for the correct premium and he owes them for the premium he should have gotten to insure, employees for workman's comp. That was the insurance case that I saw against Marceau. So yeah, okay. Whatever they are building, I don't want to go around it, up on it, not even close to it. Right. Thank you, American Boy. Yes. Child, I gotta look, these court documents are not free, even if they're federal, because I pull so many, they're not free because I passed the free threshold. So thank you, American Porn. That is so true. And I am though, I am gonna pop the trunk because I did get some court document funds from my last live, and I did not get a chance to pop the trunk. So I do want to say thank you to my previous trendy sponsors. Look, Kim said, go to bed. I have so many questions. Okay, y'all. So let me think about this whole Martell fraudulent possible revisiting case, because it could be something new, like something that's coming back up, and it could be new. And then, just replay for the other parts we talked about. I do have to go to bed because y'all know I'm not supposed to be up that late. People surprised I'm even here right now. Basically. All right, y'all. I'm laughing at y'all. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. We got Destiny and LeBeric. Desney, as Don says, and LeBeric, and more YSL stuff, I'm sure. So, all right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
I've been taking my time, taking all